Hi, all you SP-me's out there. Today's question has 3 answers, and the third answer is a secret that you're going to want to stick around for because it can make the difference of you between making a lot more money or making a lot less. So let's get into it. The question that was sent in today was self-publishing versus publisher debate. So this idea between, is it better to go with self-publishing, or maybe the publisher route is the better way, like a traditional publisher is the way to go, and that it's not completely clear, and there's a lot of arguing that goes on between these two. So some people think that maybe when you're getting started with publishing, that maybe you should try to go traditionally, because then you don't have to learn as much about doing covers and titles and all of these sorts of things, and that you're able just to focus on your writing. And that's part of the thing that makes it so difficult to decide which route is right for you and who wins this debate. This is Chris Baird from selfpublishingmadeeasynow.com, where self-publishing doesn't have to be so difficult. Go ahead and hit the subscribe bell if you'd like for me to make more videos like this one, and check out below in the description, and you will see my self-publishing checklist, which you can get for free to get you started on your self-publishing journey. So when I first started, I was not tempted to do traditional publishing, but rather went straight into self-publishing. And the reason was because I already had understood and heard before just how difficult it is, even if your books are high quality, because they don't want to take a risk on new authors. And that was the reason why when I first got started, I went on the self-publishing route. Also, I had people who could break it down. I was using some books at the time that told me exactly how to break down self-publishing to keep it as simple as possible. Now, there's a couple answers. The first is that if you're first getting started, you don't have an audience, your chances of just having your book accepted by a traditional publisher is slim to none. It's very, very difficult to get them to accept your book. So how do we get around that? Well, the answer is you self-publish the book. And that's why for the debate, I have to say the answer is self-publishing is the way to go. Amazon is by far the best place to start if you're going to self-publish, and in particular, you should start with your Kindle book. That's what you want to start with, and after you've published your Kindle book out there and you've figured out the tricks with the description and keywords and titles and cover and getting reviews and building an audience, then your second issue will then be to get the paperback version. KDP will make it possible for you to put a paperback version of it out. And I like to use a tool called Jutoh, which you can see in the description below, that is exactly the best tool for formatting your book. Then, once you have that Kindle version, you can then go over to ACX and get your audiobook version out. Now, the secret that most people don't know when it comes to the self-publishing front, it's that number 3 as our secret answer of the day. You shouldn't stop with Amazon, but you need to move on to Lulu to get your hardback books out. And Ingram Spark will also give you even more extended, wider distribution. And this is one of the reasons why self-publishing is better as well, is because you can control the distribution. And one of the things we want is we want our books to be on as many bookshelves as possible. Mine are in libraries, in bookshelves all over the place, in bookstores, in many countries across the whole world. You will find my books that are out there, some under my own name and some under pen names. Usually best to keep it to a particular genre under the same name. But whatever the case is, the self-publishing route gives you that 70% profits royalties that you will be making off of your self-published books. And it gives you the ability to run ads and do marketing. You control the rights to your books as opposed to the traditional publishing, which is only giving you about 11% return on your books. And this is the reason why in the question of self-publishing versus publisher debate, that self-publishing for most writers is clearly going to be the starting point. And once you're successful at self-publishing, then you might consider moving over to traditional publishing. What have you found? Who wins the debate between self-publishing versus publisher for you? Have you found maybe some sort of a different result on this key question? Let me know below in the comments, and look up above me here to find more answers to your self-publishing questions. Thanks.